You have stepped into the realm of Miss Nightmare, where the line between the living and the dead blurs. Welcome, brave souls, to a place where the eerie, the unexplained, and the downright frightening come alive. This is not your typical corner of the internet. Here we plunge into the shadows, we confront the chilling whispers of the night, and we dare to stare into the eyes of the unseen. Our journey is not for the faint-hearted. It's a path that winds through the uncanny tales of ghostly figures, the hushed voices from beyond, and the strange phenomena that defy explanation. Our quest is to unravel the mysteries that lurk in the corners of our world, the stories that send shivers down your spine, the experiences that make your heart race and your skin crawl. So, steel your nerves and open your mind. Let your curiosity lead you into the depths of the unknown. The journey ahead is fraught with suspense, fear, and chilling revelations. But fear not, for in the realm of Miss Nightmare, the shadows hold not just terror, but also the thrill of discovery. Prepare to confront the unknown as we delve into these chilling tales from the other side. Our journey into the abyss begins with a tale of a child's innocent interaction with an unseen entity. In the quiet stillness of a home where laughter and play once echoed, a peculiar encounter unfolds. A child, full of curiosity and wonder, oblivious to the eerie silence, plays cheerfully in his room. His toys scattered across the floor are the only evidence of his lively presence. Suddenly, the air turns cold, and a hush descales over the room. The child, sensing the change, looks around, his eyes wide with a mix of fear and fascination. In the corner of the room, an old rocking chair begins to move, creaking ominously as it rocks back and forth. The child watches, his innocent mind unable to comprehend the sight that unfolds before him. He tentatively calls out, reaching out his small hands as if trying to touch the invisible force that seems to occupy the chair. The chair stops abruptly, and for a moment, everything is still. Then a soft, almost imperceptible whisper fills the room. The child listens, his eyes reflecting a strange mix of fear and curiosity. The whisper grows louder, forming words that the child is too young to understand. He looks around, his gaze falling on the still rocking chair, his small body trembling slightly. Suddenly, a gust of wind sweeps through the room, lifting the curtains and scattering the toys. The child watches, frozen in place, as his toys dance around him, propelled by an unseen force. He reaches out, trying to grab them, but they elude his grasp, moving in a chaotic symphony of the paranormal. As quickly as it began, the spectacle ends. The toys fall to the floor, the curtains settle, and the room falls silent once again. The child, still wide-eyed and trembling, looks around the room, a sense of wonder etched on his face. He reaches out, touching the chair that had just moments ago been moving on its own. It's cold, almost as if it had been touched by a ghost. The child was left with an experience that would forever blur the line between imagination and reality. Our next tale takes us to a place where the living and the dead cross paths in an eerie dance. Picture a quaint little town that's as charming as it is unassuming. Yet, beneath its picturesque facade, an undercurrent of mystery and fear resides. Here we delve into an episode that is as chilling as it is inexplicable. In the heart of this town, a family lives in a centuries-old house, a place they've called home for generations. However, something else calls this house home, something from another realm. It was an ordinary day when the youngest child of the family, a curious little girl of just 7 years, made an extraordinary discovery. She found herself drawn to the attic, a place she was often told was off-limits. Yet, the allure of the unknown proved too irresistible. As she ascended the creaky wooden steps, she felt a cold breeze that sent shivers down her spine. Despite the fear gnawing at her, she pressed on. In the attic, amidst dust-covered relics of the past, she found an old music box. As she wound it up, a haunting melody filled the air. Suddenly, she felt a presence, an unseen entity that filled the room with an icy coldness. The girl, too young to understand the gravity of her encounter, believed she had found a new friend. Days turned into weeks, and her interactions with the unseen entity grew. Objects would move on their own, whispers filled the silence, and chilling laughter echoed at odd hours. As the girl's connection with the entity deepened, the family began to notice strange occurrences. Fear took hold, and they sought help. However, the unseen entity was not easily deterred. It continued its eerie dance with the living, leaving the family in a state of perpetual fear. The encounter left an indelible mark, a chilling reminder of the unseen world that exists parallel to ours. We now tread on the path where objects move on their own, and laughter echoes in empty rooms. In a world that often appears mundane, there are moments that defy logic and understanding, moments that make us question our perception of reality. These are the moments that have been shared by witnesses who, despite the fear and disbelief, chose to recount their experiences. Imagine, if you will, a day like any other. The sun shines brightly, casting long shadows that dance along the walls. Suddenly, the air grows cold, a chill that seeps into your bones. The room darkens as though a cloud has passed over the sun. You blink, and when you open your eyes, the room is bathed in an eerie, unnatural light. The silence is deafening, broken only by the faint sound of laughter, a sound that shouldn't exist in an empty room. Our final tale is one that defies explanation, hinting at the mysteries that lie beyond our comprehension. Imagine a world where objects move without a trace, where laughter echoes from unseen corners, where the familiar becomes the uncanny. In the heart of this world, we place our final tale. It begins with a simple discovery, a pile of hidden money stashed away in the attic of an old house. But as with all things in this realm, nothing is as it seems. The money, as it turns out, was not forgotten riches, but a currency of the spectral. The family living in the house soon found themselves at the mercy of the inexplicable. They reported feelings of being touched by invisible hands, of hearing whispers in the dead of night. The laughter of children, eerily reminiscent of a time long past, echoed through the halls. As the days passed, the occurrences grew more frequent, more terrifying. The ghostly figures began to reveal themselves, not as harmless apparitions, but as tormented souls, trapped in an endless cycle of fear and despair. The family, once skeptical, found themselves believers, their world turned upside down by the haunting reality of the paranormal. The story takes a turn for the eerie when the spectral inhabitants reveal their story. They had once been a family, just like the current inhabitants, living out their days in the same house. Their lives had been cut tragically short, leaving them to wander the earthly realm in search of peace. The tale ends with a chilling encounter. The spectral family, in a final act of desperation, reaches out to their living counterparts, pleading for release. The living family, shaken to their core, agrees to help, setting in motion a series of events that would forever change their lives. The tale ends here, but the echoes of the inexplicable linger, leaving us with a chilling reminder of the unknown. As we step back from the realm of Miss Nightmare, we carry with us the chilling tales of the unseen. We've journeyed through spectral sightings and eerie encounters, navigated the haunting whispers of unexplained voices, and felt the shudder-inducing touch of objects moving on their own accord. We've been privy to the experiences of those who felt unseen hands, heard phantom laughter, and encountered phenomena that defy explanation. From the innocence of children interacting with entities unseen by adult eyes, to the spine-tingling accounts of departed loved ones leaving behind inexplicable messages. Each tale we've shared is a testament to the enduring power of fear and the unknown, leaving us with an unsettling sense of suspense, a questioning glance over the shoulder, a heightened awareness of the shadows. Remember, the nightmare never truly ends. So subscribe to Miss Nightmare, hit the like button, and share your own eerie experiences in the comments. Until next time, sleep tight and remember, you're never truly alone.